Back in the day, we had to take a bus. If I wanted to see you, I had to see you in person.
There was no Facebook.
There was no Facebook. There was no Facebook. But you see, these tools that you guys have, these resources that you guys have, can work in your favor incredibly. Facebook is not only just a social networking, but this is an opportunity for someone in London to see what you're doing, someone in Africa to see what you're doing. I post videos on there because I'm doing this video series called The Process of Success. And I had a guy from Germany contact me and say, I like your video. I would have never been able to get that word across in the 80s, in the 90s, maybe even the early, 2000s. But use your resources wisely and make them work to benefit you, to benefit what you're doing, instead of taking advantage of them and just using them for the simple things that they have to offer. Here, sitting here and have the opportunity to receive informative information. Man, I gotta stand up for this one. Because I want to make it clear, because I'm not that old, but I'm not that young. And I remember when I had the opportunity to receive the information, the stories, the experiences from individuals who knew what they were talking about, and I completely ignored it. I walked right out that door, and I went on and did whatever I wanted to do. Anything those people said got to me. And I'm here to tell you, today is the opportunity to start making the right choices. I cannot passionately, more energetically tell you guys that. I spent a year and a half counseling in a maximum security youth prison. You want me to tell you what's bad? Because I see that we are less appreciative of what we have. And we have to learn to be more appreciative of what we have so we can add more value to what we're about to get. Let me tell you something bad, because I speak to kids and they tell me, oh man, I got 3 pairs of sneakers instead of 4. I got it bad. You got it bad? When I was counseling in the maximum security youth prison, this is bad. 14 years old, serving 20 years to life in prison. He will not get out of prison till the age of 34. No mother, no father, no grandmother, no grandfather has no one to call during those 20 years that he is mandatorily going to spend in prison. That's bad. But do not wait till it gets to that point. That's the key. The key is, don't allow yourself to make the wrong choices. Take what we are giving you today, this message that we are giving to you today, and apply it. It will change your life. And like I said, I'm far from where you guys are at, but I'm not that far. I still make mistakes. But there is no such thing as failure. Failure is a learning experience. The beautiful thing about stumbling is that you have had the opportunity to learn what you don't need to do. So now, moving forward, I don't need to be on the corner. I was in jail for a day. Okay, I stumbled, I made a mistake, but I'm not going to be in jail for life. So today, let me learn from that mistake, apply that to my situation, and not make the same mistake again. And at the same time, share it. Share it. I waited too long to share what was in my heart. I spent a lot of years out there seeing people make mistakes, and I know I could have helped them. I know I could have helped them. But you know what got in the way? Pride got in the way. Ego got in the way. The people I surrounded myself didn't allow me to be comfortable about who I was. All these different things got in the way, but in the back of my head, I always knew I was going to be who I am today. I always knew that. But I didn't embrace it. I allowed people to define who I was instead of looking in my core and defining who I am. That's the difference. So take what we're giving you today and apply it, apply it, apply it. And I'm speaking so passionately because I literally was where you guys were sitting at and didn't get anything from it. And it took mistakes. And I'm not talking about simple mistakes. 2 years ago, I lost my job. I was also teaching at Manatee Academy. I had a motorcycle. I lost it. I had a car. I lost it. I had an apartment. I lost it. At that point, I was forced to move back to my grandparents' house upstate. But you know what I did while I was going through that? I laughed. I laughed because I had built a sense of awareness that struggle is a part of the process of being successful. And when you understand that struggle is mandatory and struggle has to happen in that process of success, you laugh. Because I knew, not now, but maybe 2 years down the line, I'll be better than where I was. So take in what we're giving to you. Take in, apply it, and start that process. Start that process today. Today.